Hey guys, this is Casey from Jeti USA here. I'm going to show you a little bit about the displayed telemetry on your Jeti duplex transmitters. So the first thing you want to do is go into the options screen just to make sure that your telemetry is on. We have it on receiving on, logging off. You can also select on if you want it to log your data. For demonstration purposes, we're going to leave it on receiving on and logging off. You go ahead and escape out of that, get to your home screen. From here, we're going to go into the main menu. From there, down to timers and sensors. And the first thing we want to do is go to our sensors and logging setup. Now, this page is where you make sure that all of your sensors are being shown. Very first thing we suggest is go ahead and hit auto, which is going to reset your telemetry settings. So yes, I want to go ahead and reset all of that. And it will pick up your sensors one by one. If you give it a minute, you'll see it all pop up. Right now, we are running the M-Multi and just a receiver. So you're going to get your basic telemetry, like your receiver voltage, and then you're going to get your M-Multi telemetry. So you can see on the screen right there, you see your receiver voltage. And then scroll down and you can see all the parameters available through the M-Multi. So, okay. We're good. We've refreshed it. Now we know for sure that everything is populated. We want to now go down to displayed telemetry. This is where you're going to add different parameters to show up on your home screen. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit add. And you can pick what you want. I want my voltage, my receiver voltage. I want to add on here as well my antenna strength. I want to add on here my relative altitude. And I want to add on here, let's see, my temperature. I want to know what the temperature is of that sensor. Okay, so now you can see I have 4 different parameters selected. We're going to hit OK and we're going to escape to our home screen. Now you can see all of those parameters pop up on our home screen. But it's very small. So if I want to make it bigger, what I need to do is go into Menu, back into my timers and sensors, back into my displayed telemetry. You will see, let's make our relative altitude larger. You will see a no under double. I want to go ahead and make that a yes. I hit OK. And I'm going to escape back to the home screen. Now you can see that my relative altitude is actually double the size that it was. But say I want it to move it down underneath my temperature. We can do that as well. If you notice, you have 4 different parameters. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now when we go back into our displayed telemetry menu, you will see the corresponding numbers, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I want to move my temperature from the 4th position to the 3rd position. So I'm just going to hit that up arrow. Now you can see it's listed as number 3. When I get back to my home screen, you can now see that my temperature has gone above my relative altitude. There's one other thing I want to show you. It's actually going to be the audio output on this. So we're going to go back into our main menu, timers and sensors, but now we're going to go into voice output. This is where we can actually assign switches so that we can hear audible alerts of what's going on with my telemetry. So I want to go ahead and assign a switch. We're going to have it repeat every 5 seconds, and I'm going to assign the switch to be SC. Okay. Now I want to make my trigger switch the same. SC, okay, just make sure that's good. Get back down. There we go. I want to make my trigger switch the same button. Okay. And you need to make sure you go down and enable what you want to be heard. So I'm going to enable my antenna. And I'm going to make that a high priority. I want to hear that strength first. The second thing I'm going to do is the relative altitude. We'll say we want to hear that after I hear the antenna strength. So I'm going to make that a medium priority. All right, now let's say I want the absolute altitude. This is something that's not that important to me, but I still want to hear it. So I'm going to enable it, but I'm going to leave it a low priority. All right. So now, with that being assigned, when I hit the SC switch, you will hear the audible alert.
Antenna 1, 9, altitude, -3 meters. Absolute altitude, 44.6 meters. Antenna 1, 9, altitude, -3.3 meters. Absolute altitude, 45.1 meters.
All right. And if you guys have any more questions about anything related to your displayed telemetry, please reach out to us. You can find all our contact information on jetiusa.com or on espritmodel.com. Thanks for watching.